What's up, everybody? So welcome back to the channel, and as you can hear in the background, you hear Jigga and Mary J. Blige playing. And for y'all that have been following the channel for a while, you know whenever I'm playing any form of Jigga, you know we gotta rap for a minute, man, because I gotta get something off my chest that I've been holding on to. And if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at Coach Phil 425. You saw what I posted on my story about the CFL, and the funny thing is, I'm recording this. It's 3:43 in the morning, so I'm gonna make sure it's posted at like 8 a.m. so everybody can see it. I posted on my story on Instagram, kind of like what I was thinking regarding the CFL and certain things that I feel they should be doing as far as working with us content creators. And this is not like me, you know, biting the hand that feeds me or whatever type thing, because I ain't getting a dime from the CFL. I ain't getting nothing. I'm just thankful to be able to react to the videos that I have of their season and be able to put it out for you guys and show you guys that don't know about the CFL what the CFL is like. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory and then kind of like why I feel the way I feel and why I think the CFL needs to work with more of us content creators. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't really have a script or anything like that. Y'all know I kind of just wing things. I don't have a script. I don't write things down or jot ideas down or bullet points. It's just from the heart. And this isn't necessarily just for me. I don't really care about when it comes to me. I've seen things transpire since I started doing CFL reactions, and people that I've interacted with on social media that do CFL, that do stuff for the CFL, kind of how the CFL treats them, and how, or just more so, what they don't do for the creators and the people that put their time, effort, and love for the CFL out there for people. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory. So from my perspective, because I can only give my side of things. Let's see, where should I even start? I'm gonna start with just, you know, me starting as a content creator here on YouTube. When I first started doing YouTube about 2 years ago, I really didn't have a direction. I really didn't know where I was going. I was doing little different things here and there. I always tell y'all, don't go back to the beginning of the channel, because it was kind of a hodgepodge of different things that I was putting out there. I mean, one minute I was doing NBA stuff, and then I was doing Jerry Springer reactions and different things like that, and then I finally came across some CFL stuff and I started reacting to it. And I also was doing NFL stuff, as y'all know, but NFL stuff is kind of hit or miss. It's very complicated reacting to NFL stuff, but I took a real liking to doing CFL stuff, reacting to the games. I reacted to the Grey Cup the year prior. I started doing different things, and then as I started doing it, I connected with different people that shared a love for the CFL. Like it went from me liking the league to actually having love for the league. And then I'm a person that I like history. I'm a history person. I like to be able to look back and understand what came before me, whether it's wrestling or basketball, football, baseball, whatever I loved as a sport, or just even life itself. I got to know the history behind it, because history is just interesting to me, to know where we started and where we are now and where we're going as far as the sport. And the CFL's history has always been intriguing to me. You know, I kind of got stuck. I was born in '94, so I learned that was when they were trying to expand into the U.S. and Flutie was there playing, and I learned about all these other players that I learned to have immense respect for. And so I kept doing reactions, and the funny thing was about doing CFL reactions was there weren't that many people doing it. And not to toot my own horn, but toot, you know, I'm pretty solid at what I do. And posting it, like reels and shorts and stuff like that, on my Instagram and here on the channel and on my Facebook page and TikTok and Twitter, you meet people and you hear, you know, you see them, you want to see them win. You know, I love seeing people, you know, do stuff for the league and take time out to just do it because they love it, and we all share a love for the league. But one thing I noticed is that if you really tag CFL and stuff, they don't really show love like you would think they would. And with me doing certain things like reacting to these highlights, the hardest hits in CFL history, the greatest offensive plays in history, blah blah blah, like I end up, you know, having conversation with G. Roy Simon, because he saw my video on Instagram, one of my shorts or reels, whatever you call it, and we struck up a conversation. And I asked him, I said, would you like to do like a Zoom call, like a sit down interview, whatever. And this is stuff behind the scenes that I don't really talk about, because I don't want to get your guys' hopes up and then it falls through and then I look stupid. So I kept talking with G. Roy. He shared out one of my reels on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, and I'm very grateful for that. And then I did the Willie Jefferson video reaction. Willie liked the video. I worked with House of CFL, collab with them on a video there about Winnipeg, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and what I felt about their culture. It's been really fun. It's been cool. But the one thing I noticed is that the CFL really doesn't like reach out to you. They don't really like, unless, I won't say, like, just from my experience, like I've tagged the CFL in almost everything. Every piece of social media that I put out there, like my content, I tag them. And it's like, okay, I got CFL players liking my stuff. I've got a CFL Hall of Famer wanting to work with me. Like, what do I got to do? And then back to the G. Roy thing, he told me, you know, reach out to their PR person. I reached out. I emailed with him a couple times, and then I didn't hear anything back. So I'm like, okay, it's really my first time doing this, but I guess that's part of the game. Well, then I kind of got in contact with the running back coach from the Ottawa Red Blacks, Coach Nate Taylor. Shout out to you. We've talked a little bit. I reached out. I was like, hey, I would love to be able to tell your story. I'd be able to, you know, learn more from you, whatever. We can sit down, have a Zoom call, whatever. We set it up. We were going to set it up. Gave him my information. He was passing on to people. Ain't heard nothing. So I'm like, okay, that's the second time that's happened. But then I see all, like, other people, you know, certain people, they get to do stuff. And I'm wondering, like, okay, is it me? Because y'all know me on the channel, you know, I curse a lot, you know, I say things. Maybe it's just, you know, I'm not the image I'm putting out there. But then I talk to other people, and I find out, like, they had one of my friends on Instagram, CFL Mixtapes. He was putting out incredible highlight reels, and they had his YouTube terminated. He's just a kid, you know. And then they gave my guy Calgary Stampeders Classics. He's out here on YouTube. He puts out a lot of the games from back in the day, and I love watching the fields. Heck, I watch a lot of CFL stuff when I'm getting ready to fall asleep, or, you know. And then they came after him, and then it's like, why? Like, why would you want to shut down content creators that are bringing light to your league? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, we talk about it, we put it out there, we show the love, we respectful, we don't do nothing crazy, and I don't understand it. Like, what do we have to do to get you guys to, as a collective, the CFL? I'm not talking about the teams. I'm talking necessarily the umbrella of the CFL. What is it that we have to do to get you guys to want to work with us? I see a lot of other pro sports leagues, NFL, working with content creators. Look at Destroying, getting to work with the NFL. You know, I see other content creators in the NBA that work with the NBA, like Cash Nasty, Too Hype. You know, obviously they got millions of subscribers, but why would you not want to work with us smaller content creators? And y'all got a platform. We got a platform. It may not be on the same level as y'all, but we have a voice too, and we want to put it out there as well and be like, hey, we love the league just as much as the guys on TSN, the guys that do all the stuff for your guys' website, which I still don't understand how y'all don't have the stats up. That's just me saying that, and I'm not the only one that's saying that. Everybody's wondering, why don't you have the stats up, the metrics and stuff? But that's neither here nor there. The point of this video is I'm not sitting here taking a crap on CFL, the Canadian Football League, as a whole. What I want to do is voice my opinion and be like, and I'm asking y'all, why don't you guys really work with a lot of your content creators that are, like I said, bringing light to the league and letting it be known? Because I'm here, y'all know I'm from Washington State. You know, the closest team that we have is the BC Lions. And so I would like to be able to put my videos out there and be like, hey, there isn't just the XFL, the USFL, A7FL, arena football, the NFL, college football. There's another league out there that there's an alternative, and pretty much the NFL of Canada. And I want people to see what I see, as far as like it's a great league, it's competitive, it's fun to watch, it's a great league. But for some reason, I just don't understand, like, why don't y'all want to work with us? That is what befuddles me as a content creator. And just so you know, for y'all, this isn't Coach Phil talking to y'all. You know, this is Philip, the man himself. Like, Coach Phil is Coach Phil. Like, what y'all see on camera, you know, it's Coach Phil. You know, I try to be as transparent with y'all as I can be, but when it's something serious like this is Philip talking to you. And I don't want this to come off as I'm bashing the league or I'm bashing the commissioner. You know, anybody that works for the CFL, I have nothing but respect, but we just want to be able to show our love. And another thing that also ties into that is, like, last year when I did CFL stuff, I got no copyright stuff. All of a sudden, I do like a couple videos the first couple weeks of the season, I got like 2 copyrights. And I know it ain't like a big deal, because copyrights, you can work through that and all that, but it's not a copyright strike. But still, it's like, dang, I'm putting it out there. Like, and I know Bell Media is a totally different beast in itself, but I've even reached out to the CFL on Twitter and been like, hey, I'm a smart content creator. Is it cool if I react to your video, you know, the videos that you guys post, the highlights, and I do reactions on it, you know, that type of thing? And I ain't heard nothing. Like I said, I tag them in pretty much all of my social media posts that have to do with the reactions, and I get no traction from them. Now the players, there's players that from Winnipeg that follow, that, you know, that like my videos. There's guys from Ottawa, guys from, you know, Saskatchewan, different guys. And it's like, if the players mess with us, why don't you, if the players mess that, you know, like my videos, why can't y'all show some love and be like, hey, we see what you're doing, we appreciate you putting our league in the forefront, even though you're a smaller content creator. And that goes for a lot of us that do this. You know, we just want recognition from the big dog, and that's the higher ups, or just the PR people, or, you know, just anybody that has anything to do with the CFL, like the operation, and just show us some love. Like, we want to work with y'all. We want y'all to see that, hey, we can bring a different viewership, more fans to the league. You know, I always like to be real with y'all. You know, I never want to BS y'all. It's tough for me to make this video because I don't want to come off as like, oh, I'm bitter or I'm upset because I don't have the following that's so and so. I don't care about that. You know, what I care about is, you know, the time, the effort, everything that I put into my videos. Even though they're just reactions, it's still like, put a lot of love into it. And I just want the CFL to see that, you know, we all are doing this because we love the league, and we just want to be recognized in a way. You know, like our videos, or, you know, comment on our stuff. And personally, for me, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you guys. You know, I know y'all been rocking with me for 2 years. Y'all know. I was telling this to my best friend, like, I know a lot of my videos, I probably every video I've ever made here on the channel, I curse. I'm as blunt as can be, and maybe that's not it's not marketable, but at the same time, like, I'm telling the truth, and I'm passionate, and I'm showing, like, I talk when I'm like, okay, this is gonna be much tougher than I thought it was gonna be, so let me just backtrack for a second. So let me just give you guys the two sides. So when I come on here and I do my videos, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this because I don't really care right now. I'm like 15 minutes in, and if we just gonna shoot from the hip with this one. So when I sit in front of the camera and I give you my all, I give everything I got. I take the Coach Phil persona very seriously because it's literally how I am as a football coach. Now, when I turn the camera off, that's still a part of me, but the Coach Phil persona is like very, very in your face, very direct. Anybody that's ever played for me, they know I care. I care very deeply, and I give you everything I got. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat nothing. If you mess up, I'm gonna call you out on it. If you made a dumb read as a quarterback, I'm gonna say that was a dumb read. Here's what you should have done. You know, and these are professionals. You know, I ain't had anybody from the CFL, a player, coach, anybody hit my inbox and say you wrong or you this or you're that, because there's truth to what I say. And if I'm getting that respect from them, that means a lot. All I want is the same respect from the CFL. And I know a lot of the guys that do stuff for the CFL, they want that same respect. They just want to be recognized. They just want, even if it's just liking a video, like I said, that goes a long way because it's coming from y'all. So I ain't out here, you know, shucking and jiving and begging for anything. I just want y'all to see that we out here doing the damn thing, and we are trying our best to shed light on the league. Because let's keep it real, y'all. Like, I said before, it's hard to sit there and do NFL stuff, and I know early on I did NFL stuff, but it got tiring after a while getting copyright. It got tiring of doing USFL stuff and Fox and NBC blocking your videos. You know, it got tiring. So to be able to do the CFL and show how great I think the league is, can we get a little bit of just y'all saying, hey, we see what you're doing, we like what you're doing. Hell, invite us to a game, or, you know, chop it up with us, or just get to know us, do something, because the way y'all going about business is not the way the business is going now. You know, and I understand, like, business is business. It's profit. You got to make money, all that stuff. But still, like, we play a part. We have a voice too, and people actually dig what we saying. You know, so, you know, show the content creators out here that you mess with us and you like what we do, and do something. That's why I started the hashtag last night. Hashtag work with us CFL, because I mean that. I mean that genuinely. I mean everything I say. Like, again, this isn't for me selfishly. I don't care. I like, if y'all want to work with me, great. If I need to clean up what I'm saying, all right, I'll work with that. I'll try to not curse as much. But I see a lot of guys that make videos, that do predictions, that do different things for the league, and their stuff is incredible. You know, my guy CFL Mixtapes, House of CFL, Bush League, you know. Let's be real. I'll even CFL Central, you know what I'm saying? Calgary Stampeders Classics, I said him. Alouette Central, all the, as we say, plug channels, you know, or pages and channels and whatnot, man, they're what make the league go. And people actually hear what they're and see what they're putting out there, man. And all I want is just for us to get, you know, some love from y'all. That's all I'm doing with this. So I ain't gonna take too much more of y'all time, man. I just hope that in the 20 minutes that I've been talking and just shooting with y'all, it gets heard. And again, like, this isn't Coach Phil talking to y'all. This is Philip talking to y'all, the man behind Coach Phil. I just want y'all, as my, you know, subscribers, to understand like where I'm coming from and know that I'm doing this, I'm saying what I'm saying because I love y'all, and I want us to just keep going and going and going as a channel. I would love to be able to experience, you know, I've had some of y'all ask me, you know, when are you coming to Canada to see a game? When is this? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? You know, I would love to be able to work with the CFL and be like, hey, I'm here. You know, I want to see all the other guys eat. I want to see them be successful, and we all click up and go to the game and fly in and see and watch a game together and just do the content creator thing. But maybe not everybody feels the same way, but that's just how I view it. I want us, we all kind of talk, you know, we all have gone through the same thing, and I'm discovering that, like, more and more we all have gone through something with the CFL. So just work with us, man. Just and you'll see that it'll benefit you. It'll benefit the league. It'll take the league to the next level if you just work with your content creators. So that felt so good, y'all, to say all this. It's 22 minutes, and it's like 4 o'clock in the morning where I am. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Again, I appreciate everybody for the support, the love y'all show me here on the channel, even on social media. The love y'all show, man, that means a lot. Just know I give y'all I give y'all everything I got in every reaction. I do it because I love football. I love being able to talk with y'all. I love being able to bring my love for the game to y'all and share experiences, or hear y'all talk about your favorite team, and we all shoot the shit, whatever, you know. But just know I'm saying this, I'm only gonna say this one time. I ain't gonna beat a dead horse, you know. I felt compelled to get out of bed and make this video. So you see the hashtag work with us CFL as the title. Share it out. I mean, I would like that. I would like for y'all to be able to share out the hashtag work with us CFL for not just myself. Like I said, I don't care about when it comes to me. It matters to the collective of content creators that work with the CFL. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox and I'm gonna go to bed because I got homework to do. I got a lot of stuff on my plate and got more videos to make. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all mean a lot to me, and just know doing this for y'all. So y'all be safe. Continue to be great. Strive for greatness. All that jazz. We out of here, y'all.